Well, hello there. Fancy seeing you here. Welcome back to some Hand of Fate 2. I'm Hal. Let's jump right back in. So last time round we got right the way at the end of the High Priestess mission and failed catastrophically. However, we have learned
Yet he has had but a century to make his changes. I have had an eternity in the arms of death.
Yes, lovely. Right, yeah, we've learned sort of what we can do to improve that. So let's fill this up for us, but let's have a look at what we've taken here. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Encounters. Deep water, the old maiden. Fork in the road. That's new. We haven't had that. Friendly innkeeper's new. Again, market thief. I think's a little bit pointless. Stressed damsel. Could maybe take that. And I think we'll take the friendly innkeeper, because that's probably a good gain card. Yeah, so what have we learned? A few things, which if he's not going to have a bit talk, is he?
These challenges I present you, each one will hone your skills and prepare you for our final conflict. This empire will fall under proper guidance once more, and soon.
Yeah, okay, so he's done talking now. So the things we've learned, first is don't try and trade with a giant floating eyeball, because it's pointless. Second of all, keep some gold for the temple prayers. And thirdly, use more food. So we don't need to ask about all these. Quick recap if you haven't seen episode 3 and you are watching this one, which will be like, I don't know, a small cross section of me already very small viewer base. Malclips has been sent on a diplomatic mission to the leader of the Northerners up Mount Freitas. We've got to go take him with us. And basically we get a lot of food because we gain access to the campfire on this mission, so we can cook food to regain HP just sort of whenever. Yeah, collect at least 6 blessings before meeting the High Priestess. That's obviously what we need to get the Goldie. It is possible to beat the mission without that, but much harder, which again if you've seen episode 3 you'll understand the gist of that. So yeah, keep a bit of gold back, cook more food, because last time going into the final encounter I had probably 60% HP or something, but I had loads of food, so I could have easily cooked it. Anyway, blizzards are awful because it's just straight up take damage, and then try and pass one of these. Okay, failure. Even more playing cards, brilliant. So there we go, 1 card in, we've lost 25 life. Fantastic. If you like the first 2, you're always going to take that damage. If you pass your chance gambit, then you just crack on. Yeah. Well, we're going to turn back because why would we head up when there's still 4 cards that haven't been covered, and we need to get some blessings going. Avalanche. That's decent because we kill these guys and we can get a weapon. I'm going to do my best not to suck at combat this time, because I'm already taking so much damage from flipping blizzards and all the rest of it that I can't really afford to be getting hit during combat. So hopefully this should go alright. Right, Malclips, give me a shield, thank you very much. Okay, got a couple of cheeky riposts off there. we can finish him off, that'd be great. Okay, down 2. Nice. Oh, that was ridiculous. Give me another shield. Come on. Give me the shield. Yeah, give me the shield. Hook me up. Nice. That's much more like it. I mean, obviously, only 3 enemies, but got some decent posts off there. Only got hit once, and that was, you know, my shield, so that's fine. Happy enough with that. So now, forget digging them out. We get the soldier's sword, which I was hoping for Winter's Bane, but we'll take the soldier's sword and a bit more food. I'm not sure why it's making me do this.
I hope you have learned to be their master.
Oh, that was horrendous. We're going to re-roll all of those. Right, here we go. Easy peasy.
Well done. You continue to impress.
Oh, that's so you don't get buried by the avalanche. Yeah, so now if we retrieve the weapon, like, I don't know what you get for digging them out. It could actually, it might even be worth digging them out. Could get a blessing out of it. Because last time round, to my knowledge, I could only count 4 total. I still think we're going to retrieve the weapon because we've already got the soldier's sword. It means it's going to be Winter's Bane, yeah. Which, if you look, the knockdown Northerner and the repulse deals more damage. It's just generally better. So we're going to take that. What we'll try is if we come across avalanche again, then we'll try digging them out and seeing what's what.
A simple part of every story, especially a tale spent in the company of allies and boon companions.
As night draws in, you return to the Rusty Razor. The proprietor greets you warmly. What can I provide to the saviour of the Rusty Razor? I don't know why I'd ask about lodging. Was that just gonna fill me HP up, probably? Innkeeper tells you the recent cheese festival has kept you busy. Great. But I can buy healing, so I'm not sure why I'd want to do that. I could buy food. I don't need food at the moment. 1 food for 6 gold is like outrageous. I wouldn't pay that. Well, let's ask about lodging. Yeah, I can rest in, which is the equivalent of, you know, free, of course. Oh, so I can do that. It'll cost us a food, but I'll get 5 HP back, so I might as well do that. Yeah, I don't particularly need to buy healing either. So, there you go. Not really worth anything. Back to full HP, and then of course, you know, stuck in another blizzard. Let's try and not get. That'll do. Yeah, no more HP damage, which is fine. So we took 15. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. Cliff shakes his head. Poor old Chester, this is why you should never be seduced by the wiles of women, Coinslave. He'll break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. The old farmer hawks his wares to passers-by. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies. Again, right, I've kind of been like, all these like gain like life cards that I've put in, I've been under the assumption that I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. As it stands, I don't really want to spend 10 gold to refill like 10 HP when I've got a lot of food, because I'm trying to hang on to me gold, at least until I get more for temple prayers. So I think we're just going to leave that. And I think before we head up, I might as well. Oh yeah, we get a northerner coming over to the fire. Let's see what's going for trade equipment. A decent shield would be nice. I could sell my soldier's sword, but again, I need to save. It's 6 gold. the Temple Prayers card, and I've seen it come up twice last time. I don't know if it can more than that, but by that logic I should keep 16 gold. So the question is really, do I want to trade like 15 of that gold for a shield that's only functionally better if I get hit? And I think the answer is probably no. So I think what I will do is restore my HP, because again last time I ended up with like a lot of food. So we'll just we'll get back to full HP before we continue up.
Old witches.
So this is pretty much a guaranteed blessing.
But I would not trust them.
Come in search of the Great High Priestess to deliver an important message, says Malaclips. You better go bearing blessings if you want to get on our good side. I'm fixing a batch right now if you'd like a taste. If I've got it right this time, you can take it to her. Malaclips politely declines. I've been watching what I eat, but my companion here has an insatiable appetite. Yeah, so we... Oh, wow. Last time I did this, it didn't even have a failure option. Which of course I pick. Of course I pick. Yeah, last time like I couldn't fail that. I knew I shouldn't have substituted the cloudberries for bogberries. Choose the righteous path and you'll find blessings on your way, I'm sure. So the second blessed brew that we came across had a 50% chance of failure, and I got both of them last time, and I've missed the easy one here, so that doesn't particularly bode well. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. Trapper of Frost and 5 of Skulls. I think we stand and fight, because we, again, full life, decent amount of food, and I need to try and gain things where I can. I'm not going to get blessings from this obviously, but I might get that shield or something else that I can sell, just to guarantee that I've got the money for it. Fancy getting the 1 in 4 failure though on that blessing. Raised from an endless sleep to fight once more, skeletons awake but come armed with an assortment of equipment, making preparations for combat challenging and vulnerable to holy. You don't have a lot of HP though, from what I can tell, so I think spraying them's like just getting in there is the way to do it. You little bastard. Well, I reposted the trapper, but then obviously I got blindsided by that skeleton. Right, finish him. Oh, should have just went for the defense. That was, what a waste. I might as well have a shield. So I've taken 1 hit, that's not too bad. And I've lost my shield again. Still not terrible. Generally speaking, the overall quality of my combat's going up. So, there's a positive in that. I don't think it's ever going to get to a point where I can play perfectly and never get hit. But if I take like 1 hit per combat instead of like 4, then that's alright with me. 4 fame. And 1 equipment from 2. Surprisingly tough choice actually. The shield is more defense, so if we get hit we lose less HP. The ruby ring is you get 10 max life if you have more blessings than curses, which is almost a dead cert on this mission. I'll go for the ring. Yeah. I'll go for the ring.
Keep walking in the light of grace.
That's very nice. That's very kind of you. Temple prayers. See, make a donation. Thank you very much. Do I get to choose? Oh, that's so great. Divine Providence could be good. What's this? Add 2 to each of your dice during the dice gambit. That's insane. That's like a +6. That's so good. Right, let's have a look at this. Pocket money. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map. Not so good. If your max life is less than 150, you may discard food gain or equipment gain cards to receive 5 max life. Not that great either. Receive 15 life for every gold gain card. That could be useful. Or Gambler's Banquet. Receive 4 food every time after every dice gambit. So it's between the Banquet and the Divine Providence. I think though I'm going to take the Divine Providence. I'm not sure how many more dice gambits there's going to be. But yeah, we'll do that. If it was something like you live in your blessing. Yeah, if it was something like to do with card gambits, I'd have been all over that. Another temple prayers. See, this is why you keep your money. Thank you very much, good sir. I will have. Oh, it's only between these 5. Well, in that case, I'll take. What were you again? If you have less than 20 gold. Your 15 life for every gold gain card. I feel like I'm still gonna end up with a lot of food, so I feel like this is probably a good shout because I'm definitely going to lose HP over the course of this mission. So I feel like we'll take that. So like, no, it's not really a spoiler because you know I failed this mission last time round, but I got the High Priestess with 2 blessings last time. So if we'd picked up that Blessed Brew and we got that, I'd have already had more on, like, you know, the second floor than I did last time at the finish. Avalanche. Right, okay. So we got some combat. That's not too bad. This time we'll try digging them out and seeing how we get on with that. Because if I can get a cheeky blessing out of like digging him out of the avalanche, then yeah, that'll be great. Thank you. I will indeed have my winter's bane. Right, and the shield will also be nice. Should have just defended that. Right, well, we've got one down though. Hey, you're gonna chuck, yeah. I need someone to charge in. Right, so if I can get some cheeky damage off like that. Oh, it's okay, I just lost my shield. Need to keep my hit counter though. Because if I don't get hit and I manage to max that, then that's like a free kill on one of them. Because it instantly knocks them down, then I can instantly finish them. Yeah, bugger, yeah. Definitely getting better at pulling the report off, like. Right, so this should be pretty much a free kill. Come back here. I was going to say if that missed, I'd have been so salty. Get wrecked though. Only took one proper hit, and that's fine. Right. 10 max life, very nice. 25 gold, and we get some more life because of that. This was insane. Really good. Really good. Clash of Steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountain answers with a low, ominous rumble as a wall of white rushes towards the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. I realise I haven't been reading every single card in this episode as well, and that's like going, like next episode onwards I'll go back to doing that, but I'm just trying to skim this a bit because obviously we've already read the vast majority of this last time round. Also, this is pretty much a guaranteed. Let me think. it adds 2 to each, right? So if that's plus 6, I'd only need to roll. I could get away with rolling 2 2s and a 1, like minimum. Which obviously I've just blown out the water. Right, so we're going to dig them up this time and see what happens. You brave the cold and free the raider from his icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath and says, "You saved me, though we are enemies by blood. Take my blessing and leave me to my thoughts." Thank you very much. I will definitely have a Death Eye blessing. Reduce the speed of a wheel gambit. Don't think there's any wheel gambits on this mission. However, getting that extra blessing's definitely worth it. Okay, we're going to turn back just for a second because I want to check out this last card. It's another blizzard. Shouldn't have bothered. Right, let's try and not fudge this up. That'll do. Nice. Okay. So yeah, what we are gonna use the campfire. You know what? Because we've got 31 gold now, so I might actually buy that shield if it's still going. Oh, Valiant Aegis, 42 gold. That's a bit rich for my blood. Can buy food as well if we need to, but as it stands, we've still got a decent amount. So I'm just gonna, might as well top myself off. Well, I was gonna be like, oh, I'll just cook 2, but then for the sake of 5 HP, why wouldn't you just, you know, fill yourself up? Yeah, let's go. So already, we've I've done better than last time.
With old magic.
So yeah, same deal as last time. You know, I can get a blessing here if I beat the card gambit. Oh, this is 75% as well, which is nice. Divine intervention. What are you? After all your rerolls in a dice gambit, reroll your lowest dice. So basically, any dice are just like we've pretty much got, you know, 1. So thank you, old lady, for your blessed brew. We've got 1 of them at least.
At what point does honor bend to pragmatism?
See, like this, assist the distressed woman, right? I know for a fact that if you miss the dice target on this is when you get ambushed. But how are we not going to make 14 now? The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calls for help. Please help, I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Let's assist that. And let's just easily make this. So yeah, we made it with absolute garbage rolls. Thank you. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. 3 food and 20 gold. So we could afford and 2 fame. Very nice. We could afford that shield now, but then how much does that leave me with? That leaves me with 9 gold. Blizzard. Like really, I should try and take that shield, but I'm just wondering how many more Temple Prayers cards that I come across. And I might need to buy food yet. Right, don't feel miserably. Nice. When the howling winds ease, you clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. Very nice. Very nice. Another blizzard, 2 off the bounce, because, you know, that's just how we roll. Right, no huge failure, please. Nice. Yeah, my health isn't super low at the moment, so I'm okay just slowly replenishing it as we move across the board. The old maiden. Right, if I ask for gold here, or do I want food? Because my food is starting to get a little lower. And I know I've got like probably 1 more floor left. I'll ask for gold, okay. 10 gold. And we get life back from our blessing. Completely forgot about that. So that negates the need for some food. And I am indeed going to buy that shield now. If it's still there, of course. Yes, thank you very much. I will buy that. Defend adds +1 to weapon charge, and every third step does not consume food. So yeah, this is totally worth it in my opinion. It's only got 1 defense though, which is like garbage. I didn't realize it was that bad. I'm used to it having more. Even the standard shield has 10 defense. But yeah, let's do it. I'd still consider it overall worthwhile. And I can't sell me wooden shield because it's starting equipment. Let's keep going. And we'll break camp. Yeah, that's fine.
The Empire has busily purged so many
Halt
of the
while humans, voice
fantastic
calls out as a dozen
creatures
small
from
creatures
these
leap from the
lands,
trees around you.
and
It
yet
takes a moment to
they
realise the
leave
gnomes,
the
dirty,
nose.
poorly armed gnomes, a few hold spears, but most only have a rock or sharpened stick. We seek arms to defend ourselves, a gnome declares loudly. Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay you. I'll give you some food for a helmet. No, give me some armor and I'll give you a health potion. You can have... Oh. I thought I had the soldier's sword as well. Did I get rid of that somehow? I'm sure I picked up the soldier's sword as well. Well, it's the same as last time then. No, you can't have me Winter's Bane. Do I consider 10 max life to be that important? What could they give me that would be better? I'm already kitted out there. We didn't take an armor card, I don't think. Yeah, like, sod ya. I'll take a bit of HP damage. 20, that's pretty severe actually. But you know, it's also fine. See, we're at the top. We're at the top. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn back. And I'm going to camp. Because there we go, we've still got 13 food. Do we have anything we could trade for? No. Finish trading. Cook food. So we're just going to cook as much as possible because there we go. This is the last part. So instead, this time, instead of going in with 2 blessings and like 50 health, we're going in with 4 and 120. So this should go much more favourably. I'm going to have to turn around and come back on that. Yeah. Yes, please, let me in. As you enter the Great Hall, the towering arched doors swing open with a heavy crack. A giantess in a velvet robe enters, accompanied by raiders. Malaclypse bows low to the ground. My companion and I have been sent forth to discuss a truce between the Empire and Northerners, milady. So they send me a silver-tongued devil and his mercenary, she smirks. I hope for your sake you have a decent offering. You kneel before the High Priestess. Let's see how 4 gets us. Okay. So basically it's 6 or nothing then. Only 4 blessings, what a pitiful effort. With a flick of her wrist, bolts of lightning strike you. So we don't get the Goldie, you know. Five. That was nothing. That was nothing. Last time round I took like 35 damage or something off that. And I went into the last battle with 17 HP. The giantess claps. The sound ringing in the silent cold hall. Ha, this small thing survived it. Impressive, but if you wish to speak to me of a treaty, you must prove yourself against my champion. Easy. Fudging peasy. With 110 health, like, I could completely throw this and still pull it out. So, yeah. I think it's fairly likely that we've done this. Right, start off. Thank you for the shield. Right, focus on him because he's half dead already. Okay, that actually just hurt. And so did that. Oh yeah, I forgot the berserker's attacks slow you. Got some decent damage on him there though, those 3 riposts. bastard. Look at that. That's how you just destroy the boss, like. Get destroyed. Oh, no, okay, let me out, let me out. Don't fancy being stun locked. Probably try and pick Malaklips up. Go. Right, you can have one of these. And instantly get killed. Oops. Okay, don't, like, lose focus now just because it's near the end. Like, see how amazing I did there for like 90% of that battle, and then in the last like 20 seconds I took 4 hits. I should know better than that, really. Even though you failed to bring me your offering, I am impressed with how you wield your sword. Now hear my terms. The High Priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fur and wrath. The North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood for blood. Those are my terms, small one. Let your leaders hear it and quake. With that you make a quick descent to relay the message to General Brandstrom. Well, it is what it is. So, we've beat the mission. And we get the Humble Hammer, the Berserker's Creed and Extinguisher. Winter Solstice, Burning Building, which has a token. Temple Prayers, which, like, why would you not take Temple Prayers? It's such a good card. And Cartographer, which also has a token. For Ascending Mount Freitas, your supplies have been added to. Nice. Gain 5 food, Warrior's Axe, and a Soldier's Sword. Both of which have tokens. Awesome. So even though we didn't get the gold there, we did get quite a lot of cards for our deck. So that's good enough. I think what I'll do is I'll try and get through all the missions, and then when I get to the last one, I'll go back and try and get the gold on the previous ones. But what I'll do is I'll only upload those bits if I actually pull it off. But yeah, we managed this one. Went much smoother than last time. So yeah, it was all good. I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing it. And until next time, thanks for watching.